So, hi everyone. My name is Michèle and this is Davide, my friend. We are inviting you to join us for a yoga class. We are dancers from the State Opera Hannover and we took it into the park, into this beautiful location, and we have a sunny summer day and we are gonna guide you through a vinyasa yoga class to follow along. So if you maybe have a block, maybe get that block, or it can be a cushion or a pillow, and you just sit on that. It's a little bit more comfortable to have the knees a little bit underneath the hips. And then you find a comfortable upright seat, and we're gonna close the eyes for a moment. You can have the palms face down or up as you wish. And then bring all this attention inwards. We have so much focus all day long to the outside, what's going on around us. So now we slow all that down. Kind of imagine to mute it and to just listen what's going on inside of you. So listen to your breath. And start to slow your breath rhythm down, especially the exhalations. Try to find longer exhalations than inhalations. And breathe in and out through the nose. If you are familiar with Ujjayi breath, come to Ujjayi breath, which means to close a little bit in the back of your throat and filter the air through the nose in and out. Feel your sit bones grounding and the crown of your head pulling away from those sit bones. Release your face, the jaw, the eyes. And if you feel that your mind goes like a monkey mind, crazy, then always bring the focus back to your breath. It's just a tool to focus a little bit more on the now and here and yourself. Now very slowly we're gonna open the eyes and we're gonna bring the right arm in the inhalation up. We inhale, reach high. And then exhale, reach over to your left. You can have the left fingertips grounding. Inhale, come back to the middle, reach high. And exhale, sink a little bit, get around and bring this arm down. Inhale, reach the left arm high. And exhale, reach over to your right. Inhale, come back to the middle, reach up. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach high, and exhale over to your left. Ground the right sit bone, open these right ribs. Inhale, reach high, really connect to the breath, and exhale, bring it down. Inhale up, and exhale over to the right. Inhale up, and exhale down. Again, inhale, reach high to the side, and this time bring the hands to the back of your head. And then lean a little bit into this left hand and open the chest and heart more to the ceiling. Open this right elbow. Ground the right sit bone. Now exhale, let's get round over this left knee. And inhale again, open, and see if you maybe can straighten the arm a little bit. Feel this opening of the right upper body side. Inhale, reach high, and sink again. Inhale, reach up, and exhale over to your right. Hand comes to the back of your head, and open the chest and lean yourself into that right hand, looking up to the sky. Exhale, get around. And inhale, open back up. Trying to see if you can maybe straighten a little bit more that left arm, reaching the left sit bone away from the fingertips. Inhale, back up, and exhale, bring it down. Now we're gonna take the block to the side. We're not needing it, but you can always have it ready if you need some support in any position. We go into cat-cow. Inhale, we look up, the belly button towards the floor, tailbone up and backwards, and then curl the tailbone under, separate the shoulder blades away from the spine. And again, inhale, look up. Now the shoulder blades towards the spine. And exhale, round. Find a neutral spine. Feel how the hips move away from the shoulders and opposite. And bring the lower belly in and up and close the rib cage. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. And we're going to needle through underneath the left armpit. Not really grounding the arm, just reaching. And again, inhale up. Really connect breath and movement. And exhale, reach underneath. And inhale up. And this time we are really going to ground the right arm. So put it down, and now press those left fingertips into the floor, lift this left shoulder a bit more up to the ceiling, and the hips away from your shoulders. Maybe you're going to lift the left arm up towards the ceiling, deepening that twist. Bring the fingers back down from the left hand, and inhale, right arm reaches up. We bring the right hand back down, all fours. We change side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Don't take the hips with you, hold against. And needle through underneath. Inhale, reach back up. And needle through. Again, inhale up. This time, really lower shoulder and arm to the floor. You can use the right fingertips to deepen the twist. Lift this right shoulder higher up and the hips away from the head and shoulders. Maybe you like to extend the right arm up. Slowly lower it back down. And inhale, left arm reaches up. Back, all fours. Now we're going to tuck the toes under. And we're going to lean the hands a little bit further forward. We come with the sit bones towards the heels. And then get round, come forward. Now don't drop the hips, keep them there, and just start to bend the arms and have the arms coming towards the body. Push back up and come back, Balasana with tucked under toes. Again, get around in the spine, shift the weight forward. Once you're there, only thing you do is bending the arms, keeping the elbows towards the side body, and make sure the elbows are never going, no elbows over wrist, and the shoulders never go lower than your elbows. A few times. Inhale, back up. Exhale, shift forward, bend the arms, don't drop the shoulders, lift them up towards the ceiling, come back up, inhale and exhale, Balasana. Last time, inhale, forward, exhale, bend the arms, have them towards the body, push back up. Now lift the knees and come into a first downward facing dog, and we keep the legs bent. Even you could straighten them, please have them bent, and then bring your belly a bit more towards the sides. Sit bones high. Try to lift the tops of your legs more up and back. Close the front ribs to the back ribs. And then maybe see if the heels can come a bit more down and the legs can straighten a bit more, but don't over straighten the legs. Again, upper legs, the tops of your femurs, they want to move back and up. Now let's come onto the toes, and from here slowly into a plank. Everyone inhale. And exhale, knees, chin and chest to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Lengthen the neck, open the shoulders. Don't over straighten the arms. And from here, come back, downward facing dog. Breathe through the nose, in and out. Always remember that you do all that for yourself and for no one else. So do whatever is good for you, because no one else is going to benefit from it. So we start to bend the legs and we look forward. And then walk yourself towards the hands. Bend deeply into your legs and then take the thumbs into your elbows. The rest of the fingers release, and then let yourself hang down. Keep the knees bent so that the stomach can really lie on those legs. Head is relaxed. Maybe if you like, you can straighten a bit more the legs, but it's just an option. Please go with whatever is good for you. It might not be the same what is good for me or for Davide. And we let slowly and gently go of the hands, ground the fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Make sure the spine lengthens, shoulders lift up. Exhale, fold over your legs. You could always bend the legs. Now everyone bend the legs. Come a little bit higher and reach the arms to the side like wings. And then slowly come a little bit more upright and give space in your hips. Rotate from the arms and shoulders and reach high. We're still with bent legs and we reach the arms really high. Find this opposition between the crown of your head and your tailbone. Give space in between those 2 points. And now slowly we start to push into the floor, straighten the legs, lengthen. Little fingers grow tall. And from here we fold Uttanasana. Try to keep the hips on the same spot. Inhale, halfway lift. Now flatten the hands, step back, plank. Inhale here. And exhale, knees, chin and chest. If you want to challenge yourself a bit, you go always a little bit slower maybe. And inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find out external rotation in your shoulders, arms. And then ground each part of the hand, also the part between your thumb and index finger. Next inhalation, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the legs and look forward. Now you can step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Let the arms come down. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten the hands, step back, you're in plank. Inhale here. And exhale, knees, chin and chest or Chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Open the shoulders and bring them away from the ears. And then come back, downward facing dog. What is your breath doing? Are you still connected to it? In my experience, this is a really big key point to a special practice, a more meaningful practice if you really connect to that inner rhythm, which is your breath. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your legs, look forward. you decide to step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now bend the legs, and again, like we did before, open the arms like wings. Sit low, see if your little fingers can touch the ground. Inhale, reach high, straighten the legs, lean a little bit back, and we fold right away again. Fingertips ground, inhale, halfway lift. Careful here, left leg steps slowly to the back. We lower the left knee, and we're gonna come back up. Now for a few times, we're just gonna shift a little bit into that front leg, back. And then from here, you can also see if you can tilt a little bit from the pelvis. Front, back. And then keep it a little bit more in that way, so your pubic bone a little bit more to the belly button, outer hips together. Reach the arms high, inhale. And exhale, take a side bend to your right. Now I'm on purpose, not super deep. Be a little bit more up, but more engaged with your muscles. Now let's just have the right hand come slowly a little bit down. Now separate both hands from each other. Good. Now let's have the left hand in front on top of right and deepen into that front leg. And again separate, inhale. And then exhale again, let the hands almost touch. And inhale here. And exhale, hand on top of hand. Now the back, left toes are tucked. We lift the left knee and we are sheer. Now have like a magic ball between your hands and reach that up. Reach high. And then we slowly lower the hands. We step into plank. Inhale here. And exhale your way down, knees, chin and chest, or Chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin, push into the ground, come back, downward facing dog. Your right leg rises back up. Keep the hips square. Now bring this knee once to your forehead and try to connect. Bring it back up, high. Bring it to the right elbow. Bring it back up. Bring it to the left elbow. Find the twist. Your upper body still faces the mat, so I'm not like dropping my right hip. Good. Come back up. Now step in between your hands with the right foot. And now let the head come down. And now we slowly roll up, part by part of the spine, till we reach the highest point. Feel the little fingers again grow really tall up. And then have the hands really reaching far front, step into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend the legs, inhale, reach the arms up to the side. Exhale, sit and let's see if the little fingers can touch the ground. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Right leg slowly steps to the back. We're gonna lower the right knee to the mat. We come back. Now really come over that back knee, and for a few times just start to shift the weight front and back. Sometimes I imagine to have like train rides. I don't know the name really for it, but I really think in directions. So I'm moving in this direction, my outer hip bones coming towards the midline. Now let's see what the pelvis can do. Tuck it under and back. So feel what there is, which kind of range of motion. And then feel a little bit this connection of pubic bone to belly button and the tailbone a tiny bit curled under, outer hip bones together. Reach the arms up. Find a connection of front heel, back knee, inhale. Exhale to the left. Always check, is my breath still going? Am I still connected? Now let's have the left hand reach down. Oppositions through the arms. One reaches high, one down. Now let's have the right hand on top of left and lean a little bit further forward into that leg. Separate and come back. Exhale, hands reach towards each other. And inhale back up. Again together, and now have a magic ball here. Tuck the back toes under and lift. Let's lift this magic ball here or energy to the highest, and then let it soften and we come down into plank. Take an inhalation and exhale your way down. If it's too much, meet us in down dog. Lift the chin, lengthen the back of your neck. And then come back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg rises back up. Keep the hips square. Bring knee to forehead. Try to have the shoulders over wrists. And back up, inhale. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Try to touch your arm if you can. Back up. Left hand to right elbow. Make sure the twist is not happening in the hips. Back up. Very good. We step in between the hands. Now let the head drop and come very slowly up. The slower you go, the more challenging, the more deep work you're doing. Feel each part of the spine, and then highest point, reach forward and step into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Bend the legs, reach the arms to the side. Sit low. Reach up, straighten the legs. Hands to your heart. Now let the hands come down. Now with the back of your hands, it's like reaching up. And then with your palms, reach back down. Now let's lift the right knee and again lift the arms. And again, we switch, but that time we also bring the right toes to touch the floor far behind us. Now take the power from your left leg to come back up here. Play with your balance and your stability. And again, find the floor behind you. Come back up. I know, not easy, but who wants easy? Find the challenge. Now let's ground the back foot like warrior one. So a tiny bit turn out, ground the little toe side, really feel that part pressing into the floor. From here, slowly we take left hand to your collarbone, sternum, and then try not to take the hips with you, they stay. Let's reach this right arm back and follow with your eyes. Ground again the outer side of your right foot. Now let's switch arms. Right one reaches forward, left back, and we reach forward. Now go back there. Left hand to your collarbone or sternum. Right hand reaches back. And again, switch. This time, right arm reaches up, and we switch into warrior two. Deepen that, and then straighten a little bit this front leg, keeping the tension. Never over straightening or locking the joint. Again, bend. And from here, once, try to lift the heel and lower it back down without any sound. Take the forearm onto your left side And then look up into that right arm. Now make sure the opening is happening in the upper chest and not in the lower back part. Now let's have this right arm reach forward. And we follow with the eyes, and then we come back up. And the inhalation is going to bring us again into this opening. Exhale down. And inhale. We are there. We stay. Feel the feet really grounding. Feel this right shoulder leaning back. The crown of your head reaching forward. The sit bones back. Let's come back, warrior two. Now let's straighten the front leg and turn that left leg in. Maybe you like to walk it in a tiny bit. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the hands in between your legs. And inhale again, little lift. Exhale, put the crown of your head down. See if you can bring the shoulders a bit away from the ears. Now slowly walk the hands a little bit out and turn the legs a bit out. So in ballet we would call it like a second position, kind of grand plie. And then make two fists. Genau. And now bring those elbows to your hips. Bring the chin a bit down, and then bring the backs of your hands reaching up, straightening the arms, reach high, lift the chest. Goddess pose. And again, elbows come in. Draw it all towards you. And again, reach up. And in. Sit. Stay for a moment. Now have the fingers walk down. Have this left foot walk out a little bit to the side of the mat. Let's lift the chest. Let's bring it back. Flex this front foot. Again, lean forward. And back. Front. Now walk the fingertips there. See if you can lift this right leg, and we go into Malasana Squat. Now a little tip, if that is not available for you, maybe roll up the mat just like halfway, and then have the heels onto that rolled up mat so you're a little bit higher, and maybe that feels better for you. Otherwise, just try to have the elbows push against your inner knees and find an upright position here. Now let's see if we can interlace the fingers and bring them forward, and let's see if we can get up. Let's have the feet walk in. Bring the palms of your hands reaching up. Bring the chin a bit down. Lengthen the backside body. Inhale here and exhale. Take a side bend to the right. Squeeze everything to the midline, inner thighs, hips. Inhale back up and exhale to the left. Make sure you're not in a back bend. The checkpoint is always, could I see my belly button? If that's the case, you're safe. Come back and let those hands release. Second side. Come up. Arms reach high. And exhale, arms come down. Now we are gonna lift the left leg up. Arms reach up. It's a bit like Karate Kid. And then exhale, step far back. Try to do it without sound. And now, not pushing just from the back leg, also taking power from that right leg. Different quality. And again, step back. Good. One more time. Inhale up. And now we're going to ground the back foot. And I already tell you, right hand comes to your heart. Try not to have the hips come with you. Let this left arm reach back. Now opposite arms reach forward. Again, right hand to heart, reach back. Reach forward. Now left arm reaches up, and we are gonna open into warrior two. Deepen. Straighten front leg with resistance. And again, deepen, bring the forearm down. Let this left arm reach up and lean this left shoulder back. But the lower belly is coming in towards the spine. Now arm reaches forward and down and get a bit round. And inhale, back, up, open, forward, down. We do one last circle, round, open. Warrior two. Straighten front leg, turn that right foot in. You can also walk it in just a bit more and make sure the heels are rather a bit out. Interlace the fingers behind your back, open the chest, inhale, and exhale, fold. Hands reach away from the back. This is always a point where you could do a headstand if you wanted to do that. We are gonna lower the hands to the floor. It's just an option, not necessary. Once you're there, find your way slowly down. And then let's walk the hands out and back, front. Let's have this right foot walk a bit to the side and then open the chest, lean forward. Bring yourself back, flex the right foot. Again, bend. And again, back. Bend, step forward. Malasana Squat. Now this time, just have the right arm reach a little bit to the side and then lean the shoulder against this leg. And then take the other hand to that leg and open a little bit, lean to the right, open to the ceiling. And switch side, extend the left arm, push against your left inner knee. Take the right hand to touch your right inner knee, lean. Good. Let's release and then walk the feet back in. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now again, bend the legs, open arms like wings. Sit low and reach high. Now let's have the hands touch in front of your heart and let's reach this right leg up. Good. Now for a few times, let's just open the leg to the side and back front. Open to the side and back front. Open to the side. Now take the ankle of your right foot and bring it towards your left inner thigh. Tree pose. Keep a clear focus. Know that your right hip is externally rotating. The left is neutral. If you're not capable to have that right foot up high on the left inner thigh, it could even be on the ankle. The height is not important. Just try to have a balance on one foot. Now let's try and let go of that leg, but still keeping it up. Let's bring it back forward, and then let's have the left inner ankle reaching up to the sky, and let's try and lower the right knee a little bit more down. Let's bring ankle over leg, and let's sit into temple seat. Maybe you're gonna reach the arms down towards the floor. Now make sure you're really bending the left leg. sitting. This right hip is opening here. And then very gently we come back up. And we release that. Going to the second side. Picking up that left knee to the chest. And for a few times just open, close. Open, close. Open, take the ankle, bring it to your right inner thigh. Hands to your heart. It helps if your focus is going slightly diagonally down in front of you. Let's pick up that leg again, bring it forward, and then bring the inner ankle up and the knee more down. Let's have ankle over knee and sit back into that right heel. Arms may be stretched out, maybe reaching down. Let's find a slow way back up. Lifting that leg again, always try and finish it with as much attention and awareness as if the actual poses. Now try to come on your toes, grow tall, and then come down. Reach the arms forward, sit. Take it into Navasana. Let's come to half boat. And then bring in that right knee to your chest and release left one to the floor. Let's take it into a twist over to the left. You can press the knee a bit against your left hand. Bring it back. And then left knee to chest. Into a twist. Let's come back onto our back. And then let's just have the legs reach up and the arms as well. Lift once the shoulders off the floor, reach high towards your toes. And then let yourself sink down. Let's circle wrist and ankles. And then imagine to be in a huge pot of honey. And you can move in any way that you like. You can stretch, you can twist, whatever you feel like. There is no right, no wrong. If you feel like your body needs something more, do it. Take the time to do that. Maybe hug your legs in. And whenever you're ready, stretch out for a position called Shavasana, where we are not breathing consciously anymore, where we are letting go and the body is processing all what you just did. But try not to fall asleep. You're still awake. Find an awareness for your body. Maybe do a screenshot of yourself. Can you release a bit more? Can you let go a bit more? Surrender. Accept whatever there is. So going with the flow and not against. start to deepen a little bit your breaths and feel how you can have a little bit longer exhalations. And then whenever you are ready, you start to move a little bit. Maybe you choose to roll over to your right side or left. You can stay there a moment. You could have the arm like a pillow. And once you're ready, you come back to that seated position. Use the block or don't. It's fully up to you. Now we say if we have the palms face down, it's more introverted. Up would be more receiving and open. So make a choice, whatever is the best for you right now. What's more needed? Release the face, try to release the thoughts. If they go crazy, bring it back. Concentrate on your breath, on the here and now. And let's see if we can again find a little bit more space between the sit bones and the crown of your head. Let the hands gently touch in front of your heart. And then bow the chin to your chest. And it's fully up to you how you want to finish this practice. You can flavor it with whatever thought you like it to taste like. It's like cooking a meal and you're using your own spices, so you give it your flavor and you make it the way you like it to be. So find maybe a moment of gratitude, a thought, a feeling, appreciation. And then blink a few times your eyes and then have a very clear and steady focus in front of you. And I say namaste, thanks for practicing with us. I hope you're feeling good and bringing this energy into the body, and maybe also taking this thought of your intention that you worked with into your daily life. And thanks for practicing with me. What a beautiful space. So I hope you enjoy the practice and many kisses from us.